we are starting with the Unit 5. Unit 5, we are going to learn about innovation in banking system. So we know that in banking, what all we do and how it's being done, but with the changing trends in the market, with the technology upgradation and customer preference experience, the banking system also evolved to cope up with the changing environment. So, with this due course of time, when banking is evolving, new trends, new things has come up in the market. So in this unit, we'll learn about that what are the different things in the recent scenario we can see in the banking system and what all and how it helps us in the total process of banking. Whenever we are availing a banking service, how these recent trends and technology are helping us. So let's start with understanding what are the latest trends in banking. So banking industry is witnessing a surge of technological advancement. As we just discussed that the banking industry, banking sector is evolving because we know that banking is a service industry. It provides us with various types of services. So when banking system wants to upgrade yourself, how it will upgrade? Tracking and following the technological advancements happening around. By all the means of technological advancements, these upgradation in banking system takes place. So banking industry is witnessing a surge of technological advancements and shifting customer preferences. The customer preferences have been shifting. Means earlier, because the banking was new in the market, people are still exploring what to do. They were very much fine with the traditional banking systems. But as the technology is upgrading and the banks in other countries, developed countries, are providing the banking facility which is hassle free, which is easy, accessible. So, even customer preferences are changing that they don't want to rely on traditional banking anymore. They want to go ahead and explore that what is new in the market which can make their life easier, leading to several notable trends. So, with this technological advancement and growth, many trends have come up in the market. These include the rise of AI powered solutions. What is AI? AI is artificial intelligence. So, now banking system is also adopting AI powered solutions. Now, AI has taken over multiple areas where they are providing you services. Open banking, embedded finance, and a growing focus on cyber security. These are all new trends which are there in the market. AI powered solution, open banking, embedded finance, and growing focus on cyber security. Of course, when we are having various services provided by the banking sector, it comes with frauds, cyber frauds, and our money becomes a question mark whether it is secured or not, whether our money is secure or it's not secure. That is why even cyber security is a new trend which helps us to keep our funds, our money safe, and we can trust the whole banking system. So, what are there in the latest trends of banking? First, AI and automation. AI powered chatbots and virtual assistants. Now, if we have any query, we want to know something, or we have to raise a complaint, we reach out to the banking app or website and try to contact. The first thing we encounter is the AI chatbots. Chatbots are the AI powered virtual assistants who deal with the basic need where we don't need any physical interaction with any person, but those AI powered chatbots can understand the issue we have and try to provide us a solution. Okay. So, artificial intelligence powered chatbots and virtual assistant are there in our rescue in multiple times a lot. Why now AI powered chatbots are needed? Why can't normal people help us out? Day by day, the population is increasing, the services we are availing are increasing. So, with the number of services and number of people, it becomes very difficult for one or two person to attend everyone. So, now when AI powered chatbots or virtual assistants are there, they can deal with multiple problems, multiple queries at same time and provide solution at the same time. Second, AI for fraud detection and risk management. AI also helps the banking system in detecting the fraud as well as managing the risk. It evaluates, it identifies, and it detects that if any kind of fraud is going to happen, so it detects it and try to manage the risk. AI driven data analytics. So, how it's helpful? It understand customer preferences and needs and deals with big data. Okay. So, this AI driven data analytics, there we don't need to sit with the huge data, compile it, analyze it, and come to a solution. Now, AI with its own database, which it keeps on collecting on daily basis, it understands customer preferences as well as it also deals with big data for any kind of decision making. Next, open banking and API driven innovation. What is open banking? Open banking means when we give access to third party. Okay. What access? Banking access. Okay. So when we are giving access to a third party to access our account and deal with our account of its own, that becomes open banking. Now, like for example, when we are using UPI, what we do? We give access to phone pay or Paytm or Google Pay. We give our account number, we give our account details and as well as our access so that they can credit amount in our account, debit amount from our account for any kind of transaction. That means they have access to deal with our account and accordingly transact. So, open banking is the latest trend. Second, embedded finance. Now, embedded finance means not only transaction but where you want to invest or where you want to get funds from. It is all embedded at one place rather than you jumping over to multiple places to do that. At one place, you can do all the things. So, it gives one stop solution. It gives you with one-stop solution. Digital identities and CBDS. What is CBDS? CBDS stands for Central Banking and Digital Currency. Okay. So, digital identities, it gives identity or we have our identity over digital platform. So, there is no need to always go to bank or branch and show your identity. We can simply get the access through our digital identity and go ahead enjoying the banking services. CBDCs, as told, central banking and digital currency. It is still growing. It's still new in the market. The central banking system RBI is working on it and slowly we are going to enjoy that service as well where digital currency will be available instead of physical currency which we currently use. Next, cyber security and data protection. As we are enjoying all the trends in the market coming with the technological upgradation, there are few things which comes at a risk. And what is the risk? Fraud, phishing, right? Digital uh, security is a must nowadays when we are using all the technological upgradation. So cybersecurity innovation, that how we can prevent these frauds happening, or how we can protect ourselves from these kind of digital frauds. Data privacy and compliance, how we can protect our data which is available online to everyone. So how we can protect our data, how we can protect our money as well as ourselves, and how this AI, or we can say how this technology can be at our rescue and help us saving ourselves from any kind of frauds happening in the digital platform. ESG compliances, environmental, social, governance. Okay, not only technology upgradation, we also need to see through that how we are going towards sustainability. Okay, how banking system can contribute towards sustainability. So ESG investments as well as green banking. So these are few things which we can do towards sustainability and towards the green environment. Next, customer experience and personalization. Now, having a standard product for everyone might not serve the purpose, because every person is different, every person's needs are different, right? So, how we can uh, understand customer experience and personalize their needs, okay? So, hyper personalization, mix of different services. Okay, so a bank can provide multiple services, but are all the services required by everyone, or they need something which is specifically personalized for them? So, hyper personalization based on each person's requirement, one particular service is developed. That is hyper personalization. Okay, that means what? According to each person's need. Then seamless hybrid banking experience. Online plus mobile plus offline, or we can say in bank. Okay. So hybrid banking experience means if someone want to access online services, mobile services, or they want to go and have in branch services, all the services are available now. Now no one is restricted that they have to go only to branch and get the service done. They can get it done online. Or if someone doesn't want to avail the online services, they want to physically go to branch and do it themselves. So all type of banking should be available. So seamless hybrid banking experience is also provided. Next, shift towards digital and mobile banking. Now, people are shifting from physical banking facility to mobile banking facility. So, mobile banking and digital only banks. These digital only banks are also known as neo banks. Okay, and mobile banking, which are available on mobile devices. Okay, the services which are available on mobile devices. Digital only banks are known as neo banks, means these are what type of bank? Available on digital platform. These type of banks are not available or don't have any physical branch. Okay, no physical branch. They don't have any physical branch. They only have what? They only have digital platform. Okay, so these banks are only available on the digital platform without having any physical branch. So these are also upcoming banks. That means they don't need to have a particular set of a setup building or so. So they save a lot of resources and expenses by providing these type of banks, because they only aim to provide services. So physical facility may be a secondary need in that case. Now, let's see the eighth one, that is blockchain technology. Blockchain technology is not only about cryptocurrencies, it is mainly about our data security and record of transactions. With blockchain, something which is already done cannot be erased. Something which is entered stays there permanently. So the chances of fraud or chances of any kind of uh, data leakage can be avoided with the use of blockchain. So these are the latest trends in banking. Now let's see what is the scope of latest banking system. The first, e-banking. E-banking is also known as electronic banking, or we can say internet banking or online banking are the synonym names of it, with a minute difference between these. Second, automated teller machine, that is ATM, which we have been using. Third, mobile banking. Mobile banking means using banking over mobile devices. Then e-payment or electronic payment. Okay, making payment electronically like NEFT, RTGS comes under this category. Then credit card or or plastic money. Plastic money are the card based like debit card we have, or credit card, or any kind of now digital cards are available. So that is known as plastic money because those cards are made up of plastic. Then we have electronic purse, our wallets, right? Digital cash, we can say e-wallets. Digital cash, that is a digital currency. EFTs, electronic fund transfer, and electronic clearing system. So these are the latest banking in the area of scope, means where all our latest banking is evolving. So these are the major areas. So in this unit, we are going to learn about all these in detail.